Hey, greetings and salutations. I'm Big Brother. Welcome to my show. I have a special guest. She'll be coming in shortly. You know her. Everybody knows her. Probably sitting around on Romans Live if you watch Romans Lives. Uh, Her name is Alyssa. We're going to give her a chance to speak. She's going to say what she's doing, what kinds of stuff she likes, how she got started. I'd like to learn a little bit about jewelry. She knows a lot about jewelry, and I want to know more. Wouldn't you want to know more? Somehow, somehow I gotta see a Starship Trooper. Want to know more? Uh, yeah. Let's see. Oh, oops, sorry about that. Uh, yeah. We're going to be welcoming Baubles, Blings, and Needful Things, Alyssa in. She's an awesome lady. She does a lot for the community. She helps out as moderator for a lot of different channels. She's been in auctions with a lot of other YouTubers, like everybody knows Cajun Roots. I've seen her. I've seen her in other places. I'll let her explain that. Hey, the crazy card. What's up, Mike? Haven't seen you in a while. It is Mike, right? Uh, she's here. She's here. I just got off the phone with her. So she'll be here. Like I said, I just got off the phone with her and waiting on her to pop in here. She's a bit nervous about having a spotlight on her other than just being off to the side somewhere. So, yeah. Still doing the auction thing, Mike? You know, I've never told you this, Mike, but you were kind of like the inspiration for me doing what kind of videos I do. So, I mean, I remember watching your videos and you going over and talking about, I remember scuba tanks or something like that back during the Alabama picker days.
Oh, look. Hi, Mike, Amber, the crazy card. Thanks for coming.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just get my phone set up here.
Hey, Swampy. There's another one I remember from the Alabama days.
Hi, Glenn.
Yep. Talking about OGs in the chat now.
Anybody got a really long phone charging cord for Android? Because I definitely need longer than this. My technology person ran off with everything. I got nothing. So we'll just wait a few minutes here and let some people find us. Because I'm sure everybody's lost in football.
Yeah, well, Colts stands for count on losing this Sunday. So,
well, you want to greet everyone, say, hey, what's the plan? I think we have one, maybe, kind of, just a little bit, sort of the half-ass. Y'all know. I have such anxiety.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Let's see. Let's start at the top. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you ain't kidding. I know a lot about an awful lot. I mean, this has been a lifelong journey. My head is full, and then being ADHD, it's really full. It's like a bingo hall ball catcher up here going all the time. So you've got to direct me to what you want to know.
I want to know about jewelry. How's that?
Extremely broad.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
I mean, that's way broad. So
What is a reasonable price to pay for jewelry that you would find, say, at a yard sale if it's not
Well,
signed?
see, it's all about you've got to learn. I mean, you learn by repetition of what you're looking at. And, I know a lot of people, they just look at it and it's like, it's stuff. You just got to start learning by looking, researching, your comps. I mean, starting out, it's familiarize yourself because there's a lot that's unsigned that's actually good. The best thing I think you can really learn is start learning construction of the material, the clues in construction, like your stones. Are they glued in? Well, that's crap. But are they prong set? Are they bead set? Are they bezel set? Learn or glass, the different tones, plastic beads, that kind of stuff. I mean, it's all about repetition and studying because price just depends on learning what you're looking at. I mean, it's honestly, Andy, it's too broad. Oh, big brother, you did say, remember, hi, storage bandits. Thank you for coming. So you've got to be more direct because that is broad. But I'd like the chat to ask things or anything they want to know, or you lay out what we had talked about.
Yeah. Yeah, if you got anything to ask her, please ask her. Other than that, I'm going to tell her to tell me her life story. So,
Well,
and I'm going to give her the floor. Everybody's here to see you, not me. So,
oh, they're just hanging out on their way to the restroom, I guess. I don't know. I mean, ask away. I mean, we've got manageable amount of people here that, do you ever worry you will know so much things start falling off?
I think it's already happening.
Yeah, I'm Gen X, so right there, that's enough. And yeah, you've got this many decades of knowledge in here. Yeah. And we won't even go down hormones. Once they fall off, their things go with it. Yes, and I left my hair straight today, so I apologize.
Just because it looks cool doesn't mean it's worth money. And just because it's old does not mean it's worth money.
Oh, that one.
Very
That
valuable
one.
lessons to pass on.
Well, this is really old, so it's valuable.
Mm-hmm.
No, you've got too many factors. You've got desirability. You've got what was the production like? Tastes change. Oh, that one just grits my cheese so bad. And then trying to explain to people how it's not worth stuff just because it was my grandma's. It's 70 years old. Forget you.
Awesome.
Yeah. Learning to look for quality. I mean, yeah, over and over and over again, quality. I mean, I've got a box here sitting behind me, a jewelry chest that I bought online because we don't have the great auctions like Andy does where you can go into a hall anymore. They all went online. So looking at pictures and looking in the pictures, I know what I was looking at and pricing it out in my head. And I saw some Victorian gold jewelry. Well, then I've got the rest of this, which is just a mass of your usual stuff, the stuff I call blur jewelry, because it ends up, I pick up to get those couple pieces of good gold antique. And then I get all this, ordinary whatever. And then there's other pieces in here that would be, a little bit better now. Like, I know the color comes off badly there, but your rhinestones, they're prong set. The color is great. It's blue. I mean, those are a popular color. You've got a safety chain. That's always something to look for. If you see a safety chain, it obviously was worth that they didn't want to lose it. So that's always a key in anything, whether it's watches or bracelets. And then the overall construction, the good rhodium on the back. Now, honestly, this to me, it just goes to a blur, but depending on your platform, 25, that'd be easy any day. Could even be more. Now, if it was signed, which, always check not only your clasps, That drives me nuts when people say, oh, if it's not on the clasp. There are ones that they would have it inside on like little cartouches, ovals or little blocks of attached metal. The name can be just about anywhere. I mean, you give it all a once over. But you've got your crap stuff, the mass produced little plastics and whatever. Enamel, any kind of enamel. I did not get my nails done. Enamel pieces are extremely attractive, very gaining popularity again. I mean, you look at that. I paid $125 for it. I got that out of one ring. But the rest of that stuff I see people put on, the YouTube sales or whatever, even Whatnot, I could get $2 to $8 easy for the stuff that I think's just absolute poop. but we don't necessarily have to talk completely jewelry. Andy, you ask questions. The chat ask questions.
I got pet peeves about certain items that people just go gaga over, not Lady Gaga, but go gaga over. Let me think of an example. Hot Wheels. Everybody's always going red lines, red lines, red lines. Well, guess what, people? I know of 3 other series that are easier to find and can get you just as much money because there's more of them and not as hard to find. Is there any pieces of jewelry? Because I always hear like Trifari and Coco Chanel and uh, some other names that come up a lot in the auctions. Are there some that say we wouldn't know about that actually sell better or about the same? If compared to say Trifari is the one name that stands out to me. So
well, I mean, there's different levels of availability. And yeah, like Trifari, you're going to find Trifari and Monet a lot. Excuse me. But, there are multitudes of names, but you may come across occasionally more so maybe Miriam Haskell. Now, I'm a Haskell fan like crazy. So actually, this is not the best example of her stuff, but I just happened to have a piece here and didn't know you were going to say that. But, she has various kind of tags, her company, but generally you'll run across that one that has her name on it. And this, like I said, this is a mainstream bland one, but some of them are pretty fancy. And I mean, you're looking at some hundreds of dollars, 50 and up for earrings or whatever.
my goodness.
Oh yeah. And plenty of times you'll go to a sale, an estate sale or garage sale, whatever. It's just in the stuff because truly it is just costume. I mean, that's brass and glass. And it just looks like the same as cheap Japanese stuff to a lot of people. So they'll have it, 50 cents, $1. I mean, you can find her more so than some of the really obscure ones. I mean, everybody's all about Weiss too. That's one.
I know that name.
Yeah, Weiss you find pretty frequently too, as far as the grand scheme. And a lot of you got to look for Weiss, the quality of the stones, and a lot of the clear gets fogging, and that just kills your value. I mean, I'll if they're damaged like that, because if they get wet, these rhinestones, if they get wet, the foil corrodes with chemicals in the water, and you'll get that clouding. And they're good for putting in lots for people who repair, because usually it'll just be 1 or 2 stones go bad, and then I personally used to buy broken pieces in lots, and then with little pliers and a magnifying glass you can replace the ones that have turned, so you can make more money that way. But Weiss is one you'll find. So
That's awesome. Haskell, huh?
Oh, I can show you my Haskell collection. Although here, cleavage shot. I mean, right there's this is a phenomenal book for her. And yes, it was right there. I mean, but the pictures you learn by looking at the construction. That's how I learned growing up. All the jewelry is I lived at the library, old school, and just pouring through the entire collectibles section, book by book, and the repetition of seeing those pictures. I mean, we didn't have the internet. I mean, now, yes, you can go to the internet and look this stuff up, but there's something, it just seems to sink in better with the tangibility of you can turn back the pages and just really scrutinize and study. I don't know. It's just me.
No, I get it. I got a lot of books that I use. So, yeah. That's part of a reseller's repertoire, I think. That should be, at least. Well, the kind of stuff that I sell anyway, the vintage stuff, So, I don't see you needing it on video games, even though those are vintage. So, maybe I'm wrong about video games. I don't know.
Everybody talks video games.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I've got some here for sale, but they're the 8-bit stuff or PC, so it goes back away.
Well, now you explained that this is just kind of a Sunday hangout, so it's ask questions, get to know me. Your whole point. Hey, Lissa gets to talk. Take advantage of that, because I can talk.
Tell me what it is. Well, since we talked before the show, okay, I'm drawing a blank. Yay. Problems. Hey, people out there in chat, hey, hit her up with some questions. Like I said, she's very knowledgeable in jewelry. It's just not jewelry though. It's other things. What are those other things, by the way?
That's broad. Well, anybody can hit up my playlist and see, Noelle Farm Girl Scavenger and I did a show. We did a series and it tried to pick out topics to throw out some knowledge, because unless you ask me a topic, the ones that I will say I don't know about, I always wanted to meet a man that covered those, a reseller guy that covered fishing, sports. Those are, I don't know those. I know a great deal about a few things, and I know a little about an awful lot, because I've been doing this my whole life. I kind of wish I had known this was going to end up being my career choice, so that I didn't waste all that time and money in colleges, because I went to many college ADHD. But when I grew up pretty poor. My parents were not the best kind of anyways. And they always said, if you want something, you've got to figure out how to get the money and buy it yourself. Nobody ever gave us anything. So, I mean, I started out as a little kid making things, going around the neighborhood and selling it. Well, then collectible magazines and newspapers were out and about. And I lived across the street from an auction house. And so I hung out there because, you're never at home. So that's what my Gen X butt was doing. I'm living at the auction house, looking at the stuff, watching what people buy and that. And the wanted ads in those magazines and papers, I would see the items. So I learned about them at the library. I learned down at the auction house. Everybody thought I was a novelty. This kid's interested in this. It's more common now. Shout out to Tucker. But I started literally back then. I had my 110 camera, taking pictures of things, mailing to people. They'd call, my mom couldn't believe it. People would call, adults would call to talk to me. They'd agree to buy it or whatever. We worked that out. Transactions took like a month. And I did that for a long time. Then as a teenager, I started doing our local flea markets. And so, it was the buy stuff at garage sales and go and set up there. And it just kind of grew. And it was actually in summer 96. I was at the flea market and people were talking about this eBay. And it was the weirdest sounding word. And it was like, okay, so kind of figured out stuff that I can only get $15 or $20 at the flea market. I can get 50 on this platform. I'm like, sign me up on this. But, computers were still so new. Well, I hooked up with, I got a boyfriend who was a little older and he was computer savvy. And I started using his account. And then one day I came home in 90, because we lived together. I came home in 98 and he just goes, I'm tired of you using my account. I'm signing you up for your own. Here's your, and I'm like, okay. And so thus it was born, even though I still went to college. So my account on eBay started in 1998 and I've been selling ever since. And I became full-time on September 11th, 2001, because my employers were not great people. And I was part of orchestrating an entire walkout. And yes, it was about the situation going on that day. So I've been full-time since then, even though I went to college more. But, what else can I say? I mean, that's just how this is. It's so ingrained in me, and there's no way I could ever punch a time clock now. I can't. You get so set up in our freedoms of, just, yeah, you know what? I don't feel that great. I don't have to get up and start work for another 3 hours. I'm going to work in my PJs. I mean, I need to make a doctor's appointment. When can I make it? Well, whatever. I mean, that freedom to be our own boss, master our own time. If you're sucking badly, it's because you're not putting it in, the work. I mean, everybody has their own struggles. Things happen in life, and our jobs blend with that so well that, we can manipulate our time and pick and choose when we're doing something, how we're doing something. Shane just came in the room. Hi, Shane, Soda City Flips. He just celebrated his 1,000 subscribers. Woohoo! Great guy. Really. No, Andy, I didn't mean it like that. No, great guy.
I'm just
got a lot of information. So
it's just he's got a pretty face.
So you or the chat, somebody ask anything you guys want to
know.
Yeah,
Lissa is here to entertain you. I'm just here to give her a platform to entertain you on. No brass pulls. Just ask her whatever.
Brass pull.
Ask her whatever you got there, and she'll answer best she can.
You say entertain, and me and my ADHD brain just suddenly goes to, so I'm Michigan J Frog. Hello, my baby. Hello, I don't know. But hey, the forum's for you guys. Here's the opportunity. You want to know who is that woman that's always in all these chats, and everybody seems to strangely know.
How do you, what platforms do you use to sell on?
I need to expand. I need to expand. I have been eBay heavy, as that's what I know. As we all know, bit disgruntled with the workings with eBay. But I do Facebook Marketplace now. I'm really enjoying that. Excuse me. But I've been trying to learn about the cross listers because I need to get it out. We all do. I mean, with the way that our system is going, we need to push through as many eyes, as many places as possible, just for that chance of making a sale. All this algorithm stuff, whatever. They're making way too many hoops for us to jump through. Although on that same note, I am pretty excited about Pete Craigslist Hunter's new platform, The District, and seeing it sounds like he might be trying to build the way eBay was back in the old days. And if that could ever happen again, I mean, literally, sign me up. So I'm looking forward to trying to maybe get on that at some point for the future. I really have good hopes for it. I see that Shane has a question. He wants to know if either of us are going to the Trash to Cash Winter Bash in Orlando. I don't know about you. Well, I got Andy, but a lot of us, I mean, that's financial for one. And personally, Florida and it's been on shows before. I lived in Florida briefly in 99. The climate, Florida in general, and I don't get along, even for a few-day trip. So I would love to go. I really would. I don't know if somebody wants to throw me in their trunk, I might consider it, but you want to take me, Shane? You know?
Yeah, Shane. I bet she could fit in the side of your vehicle.
Oh, he got his ticket. Lucky. Film everything. That was my regret at the rally. I had a GoPro, never turned it on. I let Roman do everything.
If you happen to see one of those mosquitoes the size of a jumbo jet, please film it.
Right.
I will not be going to the House of Mouse anytime freely of my own free will. Yeah, I cannot speak. It's all yours.
I lived on Disney property, and no.
Sweet squeak, baby. Let's see.
But I can recognize an awful lot of Disney collectibles.
Yeah, I think everybody can. And not everything Disney is worth money, although most of it is. Yeah, so I'm seeing stuff in the background. Is that something you want to share with us? I always see the stuff in the background. Is this something you don't want to talk about? Because you don't have to.
Well, I've always had Nicky Nackies. I mean, I'm super into. I originally went to school, it's the Art Institute of Pittsburgh, for advertising, design, layout, that kind of. And so I am very a visual person, and so I love Nicky Nacks, and it has always been that I've always had shelves with colorful layouts of things. And when people ask, well, what do you collect? Well, over the years, I've collected lots of things, and like anthropomorphic salt and pepper shakers. And that word actually means giving human characteristics to inanimate or unhuman animals, items, whatever. And I particularly loved, they were little veggie people, anthropomorphic. And I spent a fortune on those in the early days of eBay. I would sit forever searching for those things. And then, of course, yeah, I know you have salt and pepper shakers.
Yeah, those would have been the Napcos. Yep.
So and then we know I collect jewelry. Oh boy. Although I've had to really rein it in, because one thing with, as we can see, and as we know from various other people's shows, we buy things for inventory and to sell, but then, we tend to, we'll want to get winter nuts, because you never know when you might not have product to get, but we can kind of get an awful lot, not just death pile. We can get hordes. Like with me and the jewelry, I buy one thing, something, and it's a lot, and then the rest accumulates. Some things, I keep for myself, and the rest is just taking
order. Okay.
And I know too, so.
Order. Yeah, I know. I'm okay with surrounding myself with a lot of this stuff, because honestly, a lot of my stuff was made 1950s or before, and I appreciate that stuff a lot more than I think most people, but which not true, but yeah, I really need to get rid of it. I bought it with the intentions of getting rid of it, and here it sits.
Well, Shane's asking, is that a death pile? You talking behind me? I wish the death piles looked so organized.
Yeah, no doubt.
No, it can eat yourself. It can eat your house. A lot of us deal with that. There's actually a couple big people in our community that, have briefly brought that out, because there is a shame stigma to it. I mean, we always have something to sell. And I can actually say that, during the pandemic, people were going, where am I going to get inventory? Where am I going to get inventory? I just lived off of the stuff around in here that I had bought beforehand. And so my husband at the time, he actually said, well, I guess I can't bitch at you about all that stuff now. So, because it got us through the pandemic.
Well, so what got me through was the fact that my auction house owner was a typical denier of all things going on at that time, so he kept his business open, and I was there. So,
and that was very rare.
Yeah, and maybe not the brightest either, but whatever. I got through it.
Well, it is what it is. But come on, guys, there's got to be things you want to know.
Yeah, hit her up. Ask
Seriously,
Hey Soda. I gave you a moderator, so if you want, you can drop your link for people that catch us on the replay. I do get a lot of replay views. So, if you want, drop your link and let other people see who you are.
Oh, Shane could even come in and hang out, or anybody else who wanted.
Quit lurking. Who's lurking?
There's 6 people that are, spending some time staring at us. Interact. Come on, guys. That's what we're here for. Oh, so Shane gets to eat. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if anybody has been to Big Bro's Sunday hangout here, I know it's football time, so we don't have a whole lot. It's just a casual hangout. Anybody can say anything. He usually will do some listing, which I cannot do that. That is not ever happening. I can't do a listing live. I don't know. It's my ADD or just that I'm used to, I've got to interact or entertain or something or mod.
Yeah, you're pretty good at being a moderator. I'd like to see how you are handling the wheel. So have at it.
Oh, you want to do that now, huh?
Yep.
Could give me a little warning on that. How about you say you do your thing. We promised people we'd give things away, so
let me tell everybody who I am. If you don't know, my name is Ispy. It's hard to remember. Just call me Big Bro. Big Bro Auctions. I've been buying and selling since 2010, 2011. I'm getting ready to come up on another anniversary for that, whatever it is. I've been doing YouTube for not nearly as long, only like 3 years. Yeah, vintage. Vintage is my gang. I know a lot of vintage. I also know a lot about dolls, not Barbies. I'm talking real dolls.
Yeah, I know dolls.
I've seen dolls sell for $4,000-$5,000. I filmed it and released it. Jamo dolls. I put out a thing on Jamo dolls. You need to know what those are because they
don't freeze up on me.
$10,000-$20,000 if they are in the auction people that the auction house I go to. I'm on a first name basis there, and the lady Tracy goes to doll auctions. She collects them, and she's willing to spend $20,000, no problem, for one doll. But it's a Jamo doll, and she got outbid. So, I try and get this out there because if I were to see a Jamo doll or just parts of a Jamo doll, I'd think it's junk. It's just a stupid old doll. I hear that so many times. That is not true, people. You need to learn your stuff. I preach. You got to know what you're selling. You ain't got to know everything. You ain't got to know about video games. But you do need to know about some of them. I've seen some of them sell for $900. The ones with the M's on them. Obscure, Garage Monster. He knows. So, that's it. Let's see who we got. Hey, welcome.
That's Alex.
Okay, well, here's the thing about YouTube names. I can't remember names. Your name's Beard King Picker. That's your name. So please forgive me.
He's one of the Locker Room podcast, Reseller Locker Room podcast, along with Soda City Flips Shane.
And you do have mod now. If I know who you are, I'll give you mod. You come in, drop your links. Feel free. This is, look, let's go support the little guys, not just me, but all the people. I like doing 2,000 or less. Okay. If you got 2,001, yeah, I'm going to stay there. But 2,000 or less, because those are the people that need to get over. So if you got that less amount, then let me know. Drop your link and I'll go follow you if I'm not already. I'm pretty sure I'm following everybody in here. But so yeah. Yep, that's what it's about. You know, I've been selling. I sell vintage. I prefer everything from the 1880s to the 1980s, and honestly, 1980s is too new for me. So there you go.
Well, not when we think about the perspective. I mean, I actually saw an Instagram thing today where somebody made a joke that they heard somebody go, "Oh yeah, 20 years ago," and the person was like, "Yeah, hey, the 80s," and then they realized, no, that's 2003. Oh my God. I mean, yeah, we're we're speeding along here in the age perspective. Oh, there you go. He dropped the link to the Reseller Locker Room podcast.
Yeah,
Great
as
group
long
of
as it's
guys.
not on, I don't mind you dropping links as long as it doesn't interfere with mine because, well, that doesn't do me any good, does
No,
it?
they're good. They're good. I mean, that's great that they stop by and support us. I
Mhm.
appreciate it. I
I
know you don't get a
appreciate it.
whole lot of people stopping by.
Yeah, let's make sure you hit that like button.
Pretty
Again,
please. Caress the thumb. You don't have to hit it. Caress it gently.
I can
All
share
right.
this
Well,
out because I'm dumb. You have the floor, ma'am. I'm going to share this out.
don't give me the floor. I'm not good being the star of nothing.
Tell me, you said you started, I didn't have the luxury of starting one very early. I started what, 10 years? No, God, it's been 15 years now. So, I don't know. I don't know what to ask. We talk enough as it is. Um, let's go over the format. We have decided to do some giveaways on the show, maybe to help boost my numbers, because it's the right thing to do, and Lord knows I got enough stuff. So
We got stuff. We
we
got
got,
stuff.
we got
We
stuff.
definitely got stuff.
So here, about halfway through the show, I'm gonna do a giveaway. I'll let not Lisa.
You have known me long enough. Don't pull the Roman crap. No.
I'm here to do, and I'm gonna start the giveaways. About halfway through the show, I've got some stuff. I'll let you guys decide what you want to shoot for. Yeah, that's it.
Well, if we can get 3 more people in, if we get to 10, here I've got a sterling silver mesh bracelet with CZs. It's actually a very nice piece with the clamp, and I will give that away. We get 10 people in. So hit up some friends that are, yelling at the wrong football team.
Oh, that would
And
be
just
me.
come by. Just drop in for a minute.
Ooh, I just want them to beat Pittsburgh Steelers all the time. That's all. That's the only job the Colts have.
Ask questions. Anything you guys want to know.
Yes, please ask for some
Andy or
questions.
me. I mean, this is informal, just hanging out. Throw something at me, guys. You know I can talk.
Yeah. Maybe well, I don't. Maybe I should ask you this before I put it out there. I deal with disabilities while I'm in life, so I have to deal with that while I do this, and sometimes that gets in the way. My disabilities get in the way of my reselling. Hence, I haven't listed worth a damn in like 3 months. But I'm still selling because I know how to sell, but uh, just not as much as I should be selling, honestly. And gets me down. And the more I think about it, the more, well, yeah. So I'm dealing with disabilities, and most of it's in my head. So I was wondering if you wanted to talk about that.
Well, which specifically are being alone? I mean, by the nature
You
of,
know, I got a cat. I'm not alone. Um, hey, garbage monster, how you doing? Uh, yeah, I don't miss people. Well, damn. See, that's a double-edged sword. I want conversation. I want acceptance. Blah blah blah. But you know, I want to be around people on my terms. I think that's what that is. So, uh, no, I deal with ADHD, and it gets thrown around so loosely now that I don't think people realize that it really is a thing that messes with you. I wanted to try and describe what it's like. You know, it's like it gives me Alzheimer's a lot. Okay, not real Alzheimer's, but uh, I have put I've put my keys in the refrigerator before. That kind of messed up. Okay, and that is just so whack that I did something like that. It's not the only thing I do. So, yeah, it's difficult. When I go to the auction house and bid, I am one with the world. I am right as rain. I feel comfortable. Those people at the auction house are my friends, that kind of thing. And I think that's a lot to how I cope. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. There, I'm done.
oh, okay. Well,
There we
I
go.
mean,
There's a
no, I will briefly touch on that because I also know I'm actually I'm on the autism spectrum. So I'm autistic and ADHD, and I have been my whole life, which was difficult because it used to only be thought of as a boy thing, and that's because boys and girls present differently in how that they appear. Boys tend to be the runaround hyperactive, tend to be, not always, and girls tend to internalize that the hyperactivity is that our brains are always going, 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 and it can be a lot that it paralyzes us in things to do because yeah, unfortunately, there's a lot of misunderstood idea about what it really is. It is biological. It's no different than, somebody has something, diabetes or something, it's the way we were made in utero. Excuse me. Our brain chemistry doesn't process proteins that trigger for us to function and do tasks or things. It's a miscommunication within the brain, and it makes it so difficult just to do ordinary stuff that neurotypicals take for granted. I mean, there's a lot of complexities to it, and unfortunately, people I think do an extreme disservice to those of us who genuinely suffer by just broad base saying their little forgetfulness or trip ups is, oh, well, I've got ADHD. No, I mean, it's a biological thing that, there are certain direct signs and behaviors and struggles, and it can be very, very crippling. And in our jobs, just the lots of items, components, the doing the processes of tasks sometimes it can really just paralyze us. I mean, there's plenty of times where we have a bunch of stuff, just we know we need to list this, but you got up that day and your brain says, nope, I'm not processing that tyrosine to make your brain trigger. You can stare at this screen with your brain screaming, I need to list this, I need to do this, and you just can't do the task. So I mean, it's just a lot of extra aggravation just to make this very broad. But I do want to say welcome to Amber and Mike. It's Amber's account, Treasure Scavengers. Thank you for coming. And the crazy card, actually asked a question about favorite jewelry, and I just wanted to acknowledge that I saw that. And they said, "What's your favorite piece? Not necessarily most expensive." Honey, I am telling you, you are talking to a person. You want me to pick one? I mean, I've had several that are kind of top notch in my mind. Like, here's a reselling little connection. I had lucked out at a garage sale. Trust me, I'm getting somewhere. ADHD stories tend to be like this. I had picked up a solid sterling flatware set for $50 at a garage sale. And I was like, well, holy crap, I can sell this for, at that time it was around 1,300. Well, I always was looking at jewelry and stuff on eBay, and I found somebody that he inherited jewelry, didn't know what he had. And there was a set of 14 karat gold, handcrafted in Austria roses. They were, bracelet, and it was a full paru, which is a word for a set of more than 2 or 3 pieces there. And I literally sold that silverware set, used that money to win that solid gold set, and only paid $50 more in that. So that was one of my something else. And if I had known, I would have been able to grab a couple of those. And then there was another one that was Bohemian Garnets. And I still don't even know how that was at a sale. It wasn't solid gold, so the estate sale people didn't have it, excuse me, priced that high. I mean, it was $250, but for what it was, rose cut Bohemian Garnets in gold plated silver from the 1880s. The cross, I'm using the camera. The cross is about that long, that hangs off of this. It's a festoon necklace. That is just captivatingly dear to me. So, but I've got so many, I can't answer like biggest profit or anything like that, because I've had so many pieces over the years and my head is full. Oh my God. I'm not even going there, Alex.
Yeah, I know, right? Hey, everybody,
Props
make sure
to
to
you
go
in that
check
drunk
out.
night. Props to you in that drunk night, because when nobody doing that, being okay. And there's Roman. Hi, honey. Mwah. Thank you for coming. Isn't football still on?
Hey, Roman, guess who I have? Not Lisa.
Not Lisa. Oh, and Amber her daughter is also on the spectrum and ADHD, so she knows the struggles.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? I mean, well, oh, I didn't know if you want to do a giveaway now, since we've figured out how to work that spinning wheel of magic.
Yeah, this is me
us.
doing it for the first time, so please don't expect much.
Okay, well, let me show for anybody who came, left, whatever. I don't know. I'm going to be giving away right now this sterling silver mesh bracelet. It's got CZs. I know the camera blows it out so badly, but it should be about a 7-inch, maybe, if that matters. Hey, it's free for just stopping by. Who cares, right? So you take it away, Andy. Take it away.
Oh, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm sitting. I'm moderating. Let's see. Hit this button. Hit share screen. Whoops.
Everybody cross your fingers. We can pull this off.
Oh, crap. I got rid of the page.
That's pretty much how I expect things to go here.
Hey, I'm trying.
Anybody that can,
giveaway tool. There it is. Okay, what would you like your hashtag to be?
Hashtag free stuff. All one word. Free stuff. Hashtag free stuff. I never really thought about it. I've never been the one to make the hashtags, so darn it. Again, anybody got a longer Android cord?
Get that.
Amber's on it. Come on, gang. Hashtag free stuff. There's 8 of you. I know there's a lurker or two. Why not?
Yep.
It's got value. I'm silly like that.
I'll let people put that in. We'll give it a minute or two while people get back from the. What you cooking there, Soda City?
Come on, gang. Get your hashtags in. Put your hashtags in. Put your hashtags in.
Don't make me flip a coin. I'd hate to think I loaded all this stuff on my computer just to flip a coin.
Well, and Amber's enjoying a beautiful day. Well, I'm inside now.
What, is Mike not there? That was a funny.
All right. Might want to give a countdown. Say, come on, guys. Oh, cute. Hashtag BKP. Yeah, Beard King. And of course, shipping is on me. It will go out tomorrow.
So far, I've got 2 entries. Come on, guys.
Only 2? There's 7 people in here.
Yep.
I see Amber and Shane. Alex. Come on, gang. Who doesn't want free stuff? You don't have to pay anything. It's our gift for you coming and hanging out. We appreciate it.
I have a jot form at the top. You can fill that out if you win, so that way we know where to send it. Mm-hmm.
If you're not somebody, we already know the address. Don't make me hunt you down on Instagram, people. Oh, good. We got the crazy card. All right. I'm going to give the 15 seconds to get it in. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8,
Back
7,
to 4.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Spin away and see who's going to be the lucky winner.
Does everybody see that? Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is the rando searchy one. Yeah, I'm that techie, guys. This is never my gig. Look at the pretty names. Oh, and Amber won it. And no, it wasn't rigged, guys. Congratulations to Amber. Be sending that off to you. I'm sure between the two of us, we've got Amber's address somewhere.
Yeah, I got Amber's. If you don't,
I think she bought something off of me in Chuck and Nady pies. So,
hey, yeah, that's something I want to talk about since we have. This is the first time I've seen a few of you in my chat. The newer guys that I've started following. I do watch you guys' stuff. Soda City, man, you're putting them out, brother. Let's see. Me and some other people like Lissa, I want to get together with somebody else that's in the chat, and we want to talk about the direction of my channel. I'd like to do what I'm doing now, and interview people that we want to see. Well, I want to see. I just put it that way. It's my show. Who am I kidding? I want to do auctions at least every other week. If it gets popular enough, then I'll do it every week. But every other week seems like it's very feasible. But I got to know that people are interested, or I can't put the time in. I want to, what kinds of stuff do people like? I have a good idea of what to sell, but I have to build an audience around what I sell, because what I sell is not clothes. And I usually don't sell home good stuff, although I could, stuff that's used to clean up the house and stuff. That's really not my thing, but I can do that if that's what people want. But I'm the guy that has all the old stuff. I love ephemera. I sell lots of ephemera. Sell lots of dolls. People don't like dolls, but dolls I have are worth some money. You know, I got this stupid thing. I got like 150 of these. So
That's your dumbass mistake.
it's not a mistake at all. But the mistake is my laziness and not listening. That's the mistake.
Well, that's a struggle.
I prefer to do it like this. I enjoy the sale. I don't get that enjoyment from eBay. I don't get that personal. I love haggling. I'm not going to haggle. I'm going to sell. But haggling is fun. It's definitely an art form that you need to master. So yeah.
So what you're saying is, a number of us get together who have way too much stuff that, yes, we could sell it on eBay, for example, but it's a matter of the time commitment. And it's so much easier to do it here. We've done auctions and buy it now shows with other people. And so you're trying to put out that, some of us want to in the future get together and start doing those where each, we have, say, 4 people or 6, whatever, and you can do some auction, or you can just do like all buy it now, like say this, it'd be like, so this is it. This is what this item is. It's number, whatever, blah, blah, put it in the chat and claim it, the claim sales.
Buried King, I can accommodate. How rare they are, I don't know, but I've made some killer money off of books. So.
Well, Amber's saying she'll buy some stuff from you once she gets the basement cleaned out. But am I right, Andy? That's where you're wanting to move forward, is to have some of us get together, because some of us just don't have the following to do whatnot. We may have the product and honestly kind of not really care too much about, we want to get it out. You want to make a little bit of money, but at this point, we know a lot of us have more stuff than time, and it's sunk costs. Really. And like in my case, yes, I know there's tons of value, but I realistically have come to accept that there's never going to be a time where I'm going to sit down and work through just say one box that's got 300 pieces in it. Like I can just grab these sitting here. That's as organized as things have gotten. And to sit and go through each one, some people can do that, but a lot with the ADHD, that's just not, that is too difficult. Yeah. See, Shane's saying, he's got 600 followers on whatnot, and it's still
Shane,
tough.
you started with followers. Look, I'm going to say right now, the disabilities I talked about earlier, they kind of affect my decisions about going on to whatnot. Plus, I'm not a very popular guy on YouTube. I've had 300 and some subs for 3 years. Okay. So I'm not, I'm not a photogenic man, and I'm not hyper like, I don't know, Amber. Amber, she's so bubbly. She breathes and she gets followers, right? So I'm nervous about whatnot. I know there's a lot of others out there that are nervous about it. Maybe Roman, maybe somebody else. I know treasure scavengers want to come do it. I think we could get together something, and it doesn't have to be you pay for all the shipping. I wouldn't do that to everybody, but I'd make it fair across the board. Let's be clear, but I don't. Yep, that's where it is.
Well, look, you've got one of your, I'm assuming this might be one of your subs that said that you had a solid following of people who, love you.
What's cracking, cash flow fam? How you doing? Hey, go check him out. Instagram, that's his name. I don't think I've ever seen him on YouTube, but once or twice. Go check him out. He's a flea market guy from California, and he hustles. I celebrate the hustle. I source differently. I sell differently, but what it boils down to is the hustle, and that's why I like about him. So, in case you wanted to know, their cash flow, and they got their shit together. It's tight. So yeah.
It's tight.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You being all young.
I've got a 13-year-old niece that I just spent weekend with. So, Big Bro is turning 58 tomorrow.
Oh, I was gonna pull out about your birthday. Dang it! Now you ruined it.
Pull out said no one ever. Let's see. Stop it.
It's only 6 p.m. on the East Coast and Sunday night. It is way too early.
If anybody's got any links, please drop your links.
Take advantage of it.
I'm all about sharing the community. I am that guy. I'm not just saying that. I've been saying that since I started doing this, and I stick to it. I don't really care for people that don't stick to it. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, I see we've got some lurkers.
Oh, hey. I'll do one. Sure. What the hell? Free shipping. God. What the hell did I just say?
Wrangling a buck out of this man, people.
Good Lord.
This is special.
Oh, hey, how about putting the camera on me? Dink there.
Yes, make you big. I don't like being
big. Have a fig pin, Scooby-Doo pin. It is number 718 if you wanted to go look it up. I think they're about $10 on eBay. Ruh-roh.
Dang it, I was going to do that. Man, you're just stealing all my lines.
Well, I didn't do it very well. Why don't you do your version?
Hey, Journey's here. Hi, Journey.
Journey is not my Journey. For those that don't know, Journey is pretty well a regular, one of my very first supporters, and I love her very much for it. And she's on the cusp of being a reseller, just not quite taking that next step. Everybody push her.
Jump off the cliff. Jump off the cliff. All right. Well, what do you want your hashtag to be?
Oh, hell, I don't know. Let's see.
Well, I make that the hashtag. No,
I can't believe it's going to make me do this. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there's 11 people.
Hashtag Scooby-Doo. How's that?
Well, does everybody know how to spell it? If you're a reseller, you better know how to spell
Scoob. SC. I'm getting there. Hang on. I can only go so far.
Scooby. You're making us think. It's a Saturday.
Ooh.
And after football, some people may have been imbibing, so spelling might not be the easiest thing right now. Everybody's eagerly awaiting.
I'm getting there.
Hey, I gotta give you crap. This is what I do.
Hashtag Scooby-Doo. That's how to spell it. Oh, wow. That's 2 0. Yeah, that's right. That's not a 0. That's an O. Just so we're clear, so we're out on the auction. My name is Big Bro Auctions. My Instagram is Big Bro Auctions, and my eBay name that I share with everybody is Big Bro Auctions. So if you think I'm full of shit, go check my shit out and tell me I'm wrong. There. So, you know, I practice what I preach. So you know. Anyway. Hashtag Scooby-Doo. Free shipping. God, can't believe I'm saying that.
Come on, everybody. We got 11 people in here. We need 11 hashtags. Come on.
This would be a great stocking stuffer for a kid. Actually, an adult. But
well, big kid.
How many more adults are? Ruh-roh.
There you go, Andy. Come on. Give us some ruh-rohs. Ruh-rohs, gang. Ruh-roh, Shaggy.
Scooby snacks. Mm.
See, this is the direction to go.
Yep.
And I'm over here with the hiccups. Brilliant. Hey, Christopher Nutter
That's
just
how
came
to
in.
spell it. There we
Christopher,
go.
we're doing a giveaway. Put in hashtag Scooby-Doo.
Well, I have 0 entries so far.
I'm looking at several.
Yeah, well, why is it not recording? All right, here, let me try. Oh, you know why? Because I spelled it wrong. I'm a dumbass.
Journey, Scrappy sucks.
Oh, yeah, you're right. The show went downhill when they did that. Not that it started on a hill.
Come on, guys. Got 13 people in here. We should have 13 entries. Everybody wants a little free Scooby.
Okay, I'm up to 3
Scooby
entries.
in your box, free. Yeah, and Shane's having his $100 giveaway tomorrow.
Well, shit. Spent it on eBay. Guess what? I just spent $15 on eBay.
Yeah, Mommy needs some anti-aging cream. I need to win that.
You know, being active on eBay is all it takes to sell. Okay, I can prove it. Anyway,
how many entries do we got?
We have 3.
Who doesn't want free stuff? Come on, gang. Can't imagine. Why drop off? Don't leave. We're giving away free stuff.
3 entries.
And you can still ask questions. Ask anything you want. I'm here to be grilled, prodded. Inquire. Inquiring minds.
Hi, Chris.
Don't get the opportunity very often. Well, how many entries you got?
3.
Oh, come on, gang. If I didn't already have a horde, I'd be on that. Everybody wants stuff for free in their box. Hey, wait.
Let me see if there's a way. I don't see a way. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I could use a new. Well, I don't have an old Wii. I could use a Wii. Wow, that doesn't sound right either.
All right. Want me to do the countdown? You got people ready?
Everybody in that want to be in?
All right. I'll give the 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Take it away, Andy.
Hey, it's not coming up. What the hell? Oh, I didn't do it right.
Oh, how many people? I hate when that happens.
Yeah, okay. Let me redo it, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, you've still got her up from last time.
Actually, you don't. She just happened to win again. But I didn't share it, so this doesn't count. Sorry.
No, because she's not in here. Amber left. So that was from last time.
All right, let me change the hashtag, make it easier. Just hashtag dog. Okay.
Hashtag dog.
There.
Music on in the background.
All right.
All right. So everybody redo your hashtags. I know, we're making you work for it. Y'all just want to sit around. Now we're making you work.
How you doing, Mr. Nutter?
Oh, Amber came back. All right. Everybody make sure you put in hashtag dog. We're going to make it simple. After already making you have to figure out how to spell
Yeah,
Scooby.
well, hashtag dog. Free shipping. God, I gotta stop saying that.
There's got Shane. Oh, Swampy's in. Yeah, we got Glenn. Come on, people.
Capitals or small letters, it makes no difference. It sees them all.
I've always wondered that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Nutter, don't you want to be in? Come on, guys. Got to have a few names to make the little confetti thingy looking better. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
It's not dog, y'all. No, it is dog.
Yeah, Amber, he had to redo
I had
it.
to change it. I had to redo it because I'm an idiot. So,
And again, I want to appreciate everybody for coming that's hanging out with us, whether you're listening in the background or what. You could be anywhere and you choose to be here. And that means a lot to both of us.
yeah.
Although you need to be asking me stuff. I need direction. I'm full
I've
of
asked you enough. Explain yourself. What do you do? What do you sell? How do you sell? How long you've sold?
I
Do
did.
you have anything else you want to say? Promote your channel. Tell us all about you as soon as I'm done with this dog.
What channel?
What channel?
I'm like a little burr under people's blankets. I'm a here chat person. Hang out.
If there is something you want to say that Roman wouldn't let you say it.
Farfanugan. I don't know. Make the drawing. Just make the drawing.
Okay, I've only got 3 in, and I'm gonna go ahead and spin it. I'm gonna give it about 10 more seconds, and then we're gonna go.
Okay.
Is there music in the background or not?
Do I?
No. Can you hear music in the background?
No, but I'm ADHD, so I've got music in my head all the time.
Yeah.
Spin that wheel.
Mine is Phenomenot. Do. That's the one that's stuck in my head.
Don't stick it in my head. Thank you. Now you gave it
You're
to
welcome.
me.
I hope you enjoy that. I've had that one for several years.
Spin it. Just spin it.
Or how about My Three Sons?
Yeah, well, just spin it. Give Scooby away before people.
Damn it! I didn't share it again. All right, look. I didn't share the screen. Soda City Slips. Here, let me share it now.
You said the sharing screen was simple. Now you're a liar.
Well, yeah, but I gotta actually share this son of a bitch. I'm not doing that.
There's Shane. Now you're gonna say it's rigged.
So,
Shane, you gonna say it's rigged now? We're fumbling through all this. That rigging something is way out of our pay grade. I'm lucky I can sit here and make these windows appear. So, congratulations, Shane won the doggy.
Shane got Soda City. Okay. All right, Shane, fill out my job form at the top there, or
sure.
Or you can contact me through my email address.
Make people work for it and fill out the jot form. That's what it's there for.
Yeah.
All the complaining you had trying to get the jot form put up.
Yeah. This is a nice pen. They're heavy too. So
well, yeah, I've seen those. Those are actually nice. So come on, gang. We got 10 people.
And
something people.
There we go.
Make me big. I don't like big. I'm big enough.
How's that?
We are equal partners in this. Yes.
I could. How's that? No, I don't like that. Yeah.
Hey, I've still got my thing from Roman. I'll put that up here then.
Hey, if anybody's got any questions for her, please ask her. She really knows her jewelry, but she knows other things too.
I know all sorts of stuff. It doesn't have to be
about
other
things do you know well enough to speak about?
Anybody that's ever
in the reselling community. Yeah, I know that doesn't narrow it down.
Yeah, I mean, it's really. I mean, this is a laid back, informal hang out with people, whatever, just something to do. I'll talk about anything, just whatever. Ask Andy anything. Come on, guys. There's got to be things people want to know. Who is this mad woman that keeps infiltrating every show I go into? There she is. Good Lord, do you have a life? Do you ever work?
Ever the mod, never the host.
Well, that's because of my anxiety. For those who don't,
there you go. You do very well with your own show, far better than I do. Far better than a lot of these people do, honestly.
I would do a late night hangout, informal Lissa Morris from the porch. Only I think two of you here would remember that when I first started and was hanging out, I just just hung out on the phone from the porch, and it's laid back. That scripted direct shows, unless you give me a mission, my anxiety and ADHD, don't ask me to wing it. I mean, right now I'm winging it, so y'all better be appreciating this. Really, it's the what do you want to know from Liz? If she was the weirdo, you saw all the time at the bar, and you just go, I got to know something about that chick.
Roman, Roman wants to know how many sales you had today. Ha 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 ha.
You're funny, Roman.
I had
No.
2 today, Roman, and you know what? I've got about 70 things in my store.
Okay. I see that Journey said, if you had to sell one type of jewelry, what would it be?
No,
I actually am kind of a niche seller. I mean, not strictly, but I do prefer, it has evolved, that I do really prefer fine jewelry, gold, silver, and I mean, if I had a supply, I would really like designer vintage costume. But it's a matter of what is readily available to me in my area, and I'm kind of about price point. Although nowadays, this year, gee, it seems like the only things people are buying are the lesser, I mean, like $30 to $50. Generally, like $30 is the magic number. I don't know why. But I do prefer the finer stuff. I'm fortunate that in my area here, I'm very close to Akron and Cleveland. And that area historically was the rubber capital of the world, And so we have a lot of old money, and old money bought lots of things. And our estate sale people are kind of divided. We have ones that they just don't know everything. And I'm good with that. I don't want them to get smart. So it's pretty easy to find quality product for me. I mean, I do lots of other things. I mean, unfortunately, I'm somebody that, because of my brain, literally everything I see, it pops in my head a price of, hey, I could get that for that. I mean, that's how I am. Unless it's tools or sports. And I do not whatsoever have anything to do with modern kitschy stuff. Like, I will never lay a finger on a Funko or a Squishmallow or that. I do not like new stuff. I mean, much like Andy, I am all vintage. I've ever since I was a child, they thought I was a weird child. I love antiques. I just love older things, the quality, the history. People in America made it with care, or the old country, Europe's and stuff. I prefer personal made things, if that makes sense, by real people. I mean, I'm not saying China isn't real, but you want me to pucker in strange ways, I see made in China. The only exception to that, I do have a caveat. Chinese import jewelry of the 1920s and 30s, there's something to look up, people, because a lot of folks just think that is cheap garbage, whatever. It'll get mixed in with regular costume, and it is marked China. So that's where there is that's the only exception. Some old jade.
Agree with that China statement. I've said it more than once on several of my videos. Just because it says made in China does not make it cheap. I've had made in China Fitz and Floyd, and it sells just like that. I mean, that quick. I've got followers that buy from me repeatedly.
Fitz you have that lady.
Stuff. And it says made in China. They don't care. It goes. And it goes to Canada a lot. So,
well, dedicated buyers are great too, but
yeah, well, but it's made in China, but it was made in the 80s. Who cares? I've got a video out there that says how to date things. You should check it out. It's true. So, and it's a generalization. I mean, you pick up, it's made in Taiwan. Okay, I know that came out 70s, early 80s. I stopped around 81, 82. we still get stuff coming in that says made in Taiwan, but it's very few and far between because of the political tensions going on over there. There's all kinds of things. Common sense has a lot to do with how you date something.
Yeah.
So, woo. That was
Yeah. Shane's live tomorrow. Be careful, Shane. I may stalk you. I kind of have to. It's my thing. I may be there. Just warning you. So anybody, come on. We're open. Wait a minute. We're here. We're putting ourselves out there.
Yeah, Journey had a question here.
Yeah, I just got that.
Is that what you just answered? Well, sorry.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I didn't know you were answering that one. So.
Look up China imports. Most of the pieces, not all, but most of them will be silver. A lot of real filigree, and I hope you guys know what filigree is. Here, gee, go figure. Liz can reach a couple feet and grab something like she brings up. Now, this isn't a Chinese piece. This is actually Middle Eastern. But filigree, you have the little lacy work kind of things.
Cool.
Although my one made a Chinese import piece, by God, they've taken it down so many times. I'm not pushing eBay's buttons anymore because I tried to say it's bone. They're trying to tell me it's ivory.
Yeah, I have gone through that.
I'm not messing. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of that. But those Chinese pieces are really some of them can be exorbitant money. They also do brass, but
to prove that your item is bone and not ivory, you have to take a picture of the crosshatch, and that's how you tell in the wild because
the Schroeder
different
line
on how it's made. So there you go.
Ooh, Shane's glutton for punishment. He's inviting me. Rig it for mommy needs the $100.
Yeah.
I need some Regenerist line cream.
So how's everybody in chat land doing anyway? I do want to stop and say I appreciate everybody for coming out. Most people I've had all at once for a while. I do appreciate it. I appreciate everybody all the time. Thank you. Thank you. I cannot say it enough. Thank you. And thank you to Lissa for being here. I'm so happy that she came along, helped bump my numbers. I flat out didn't. I said, "Oh, I need to use you. Come on over." She's just another pretty face in the crowd that knows a lot of shit. So,
pretty face in the crowd that knows a lot of shit. All right.
You do know a lot.
I know. It's funny. I really thought there'd be more people that would be really interested to pick my brain or just find out about me. I mean, although there's a few in here that I think have gotten enough of me on other places.
I'd like
to. Be careful when you drop a live with an open link and go, anybody want to come in?
I think that some of these guys, like Soda City, I'm going to call you out, buddy. I'm just going to use you as an example, though. I see you buying the stuff that I would probably bypass because it's too new. I forgot what I was going to say. God damn it.
Yeah, Andy's ADHD, he loses thoughts a lot. It presents differently in a lot of different people. I mean, we have the condition, but how it
have no focus.
I mean, some lose things constantly. Some have executive function problems, and then anxiety. I mean, that's just nightmare.
I got it. It came back. Shane, it's Shane, right, for Soda City?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
You're just Soda City. Forget it. I'm not going to call you Shane.
Names are hard for a lot of
names
hard. Remember.
Names hard. And if you heard her saying Andy, that's my real name. She has permission. You guys don't. If or Amber does. But I don't answer to that. That's why I don't like being called that. You say, "Hey, Andy," and I'm still going to be walking away from you. That's not what I go by. So
You've just gotten
that's
used
okay.
to me doing that. And your
Okay,
mom.
back on topic again. God. Soda. I see. I saw the helmet. That was good information. Proud of you. Keep that stuff going. Um, yeah, like I'm a father or something. Come on, focus. Uh, you do the newer stuff, and a lot of the community out there, they like that newer stuff because they see that at the yard sales. I don't source that way. I do all the old stuff. I kind of get the feeling that people don't appreciate the things I sell. That's why they don't watch my channel. That, and I'm not that bubbly personality. This is how it is and this is the way it is.
Just the facts, man.
Yeah, I'm
These
just
are just the facts.
I'm Joe Friday. That's right. So, that Joe Friday, I mean, that's old, right? So, uh, I don't know. I don't know what I was trying to say. Maybe I need help. uh, with the younger YouTube community, with the younger resellers. You don't have to be YouTube, but I don't know other how to interact. Uh, I want to know the newest stuff that I sell would be like American Girl doll stuff that's been retired.
Ooh. And I've got that in the basement. Yes.
I've got 4 or 5 boxes of it over there. I buy it in bulk.
I know American Girl stuff.
Yeah,
Just
I know. When I can pick something like something like this up for $2 to $3. This is retired Isabel's doggy. I can get $20 for it.
There is something wrong with the fact that literally, this was not planned in any way, shape, or form. He goes, yeah, some American Girl stuff. I just reached over. I've got, oh my God.
Stuff
We really have a problem.
The only kids I have live in Wisconsin, and their name is Amber and Mike.
No, Big Bro and myself do not have children. I had a lot of struggles. It was a very hard, long, unfruitful, and my last see, there's something for people to know. I was sitting at a stoplight at 2:00 in the afternoon, out thrifting in 2016. I was pregnant with my son, and I got hit. Some people were drag racing, and plowed into me. So that was the last hurrah. Because, there's a time's a ticking.
Really?
What's your favorite color? Okay. I think anybody knows mine's blue. Because that always worked great with, my husband is gone now. He didn't die. Well, but everything in like the house, and anything that was blue, you knew was mine. Anything that's red was his. So the majority of my wardrobe is blue or fuchsia, because that color goes well with my hair and skin tone. And I happen to like that too. What's yours, Andy? What's your favorite color?
Forest green. I love nature. I love trees. Green. Not money green. Forest green. Money green's fine too, honestly.
Yeah, I think we all of us have a secondary favorite. It's American green.
Yeah, I guess I better say American green, huh? Not everybody else's is green. Yeah. One of my biggest regrets in life is not having children. And that's kids don't do drugs. It'll mess you up in more ways than you know. Yep. There we go.
Okay.
I can't have children. I haven't been able to have children since I was 22. It's not something I like talking about, so I'm done.
Well, that's fine. Lighthearted, it's fine. But, people ask questions, putting it out there, and it's all good. I'm fine. You don't have to say anything you don't want to. That's one
Black
thing.
is not a color.
I'm pretty much, unfortunately, being ADHD, I do have a problem. A lot of ADHD people, unfortunately, do something called info dumping. And I am extremely prone to that. And sometimes I just overshare way too much. So, I mean, it's when I say I'm an open book, I also have a philosophy in life. This has always been me. I don't hide stuff. I don't like lies. Well, this is my autistic side. I just say what it is. I've never been one I don't fool around with BS. And so, unfortunately, that grates a lot of people that they're not used to somebody that's just so open. You ask me something, yeah, my autistic ADHD, I'm going to answer you. Unfortunately, I put an awful lot more out there than I probably shouldn't. And then sometimes it doesn't come across very well. So, to the ADHD friends you may have, if you're not sure what you just heard, that you're understanding it right, do ask for a little more clarification. I mean, we tend to give too much information, but sometimes it's not enough, if that makes sense. So people can misinterpret things. Oh, Shane's offering up his kids.
Yeah.
Nope. No adult kids. I was married. That was enough of an adult kid. Thank you.
Jerry, what's the one thing that you won't sell? One type of thing you won't sell?
Oh, like I said, Beanie Babies, Funko Pops, that kind of stuff. Not on your life. You can't make me. And I hate clothes. I hate doing clothes. I'll do shoes occasionally, but they've got to be, over $50 to make me do that, because I have a perfectionism problem. And so I've got, if they're not brand new, I've got to meticulously clean. I mean, I'm with a toothbrush, anything. I take pen tips, whatever, needle nose pliers. If there's little rocks in the shoes, it's got to be worth my money and time and anxiety. But those are the things I will not sell. Oh, and like, I'm not a fan of sports stuff, like ball cards or anything like that, or Pokemon cards. I can't. A big part of it is, a lot of us, we gravitate to stuff that we like, and especially ADHDers, you've got to really be interested in something to make yourself do it. So a lot of us do become kind of a niche seller, not generally by choice. It's just, this is the stuff that I like to sell. I'm interested in this. It's easier to sell. So kind of goes hand in hand there. And thank you for the questions. Keep them coming. I appreciate it. I know that Andy does, because what?
I said next caller.
Yeah. Next caller. Thank you for calling into the show this evening.
Well, I'm ready to do another giveaway.
Well, do you want me to do? I actually, and being that I tend to give quality, as we had that thing. Do you want to do that? Or I've got a freshwater pearl Tunisian. These are stunning, people. Yes, this should go into a regular sale. I mean, these are really nice, giftable. They're already in a box. It's the complete Tahitian set. They are a lavender with green and pink overtones. And they have sterling posts and backs and clasp. So, we have another person. Welcome, Deb Dougal.
Deb, we're getting ready to do our giveaways, hon. You're more than welcome.
Yep, we have this freshwater pearl and sterling set. Truly beautiful. And this can be yours. #pearls. We'll make it easy.
And I'm gonna try doing auctions next week, hon. This person sitting next to me, she's a jewelry person, a lot like Jim was, only she does a lot of costume, the real stuff. And yeah, the person Jim I'm telling you about, he always did silver and gold. So
I've got plenty of that sitting around me.
and she's from that crowd because I bought stuff.
All right. Well, so tell everybody the giveaway is hashtag pearls, PEARLS. If you can't spell it, you don't deserve to win it. So get your hashtags in, guys. Get your hashtag in. Come on. Step right up. Win a prize. Oh, hi, guys. I have a cat.
Okay. I am not going to forget to share it this time.
Yep. So Shane can't say it's rigged. Come here, Connor. You want to be on
I have 0 entries in Z. Come on, people. Hashtag pearls. Hashtag pearls.
Well, if nobody wants pearls, that's fine. Here, you can have Connor. Anybody want hashtag Connor? We've got Connor. 20 pounds of drooly love.
Add an S to that, Amber.
This one doesn't visit in here often. You usually see my daughter, the calico. Yes, hi, Connor. Yes. He's a Norwegian forest cat.
Woo-hoo.
His owner passed away and the family threw him out. Yes, he is as big as he looks. All right, get going. Oh, God. He's just like a small dog. Amber's all for Connor.
5 entries.
Okay. We've got 10 people. Come on. There's 5 lurkers. You know you want it. It's free. And actually, I mean, these items are sellable. I'm like that.
Yeah.
Because I always hate winning stuff that I don't want. I mean, does that make sense? You know, like somebody here, you can win this pen. Everybody got it, you know? I mean,
hey, now I'm sitting here staring at a bag full of vintage pens.
Come on, guys. Roman, don't you want some jewelry? You know you want some jewelry.
Hey, I bet your wife wants some jewelry.
Doesn't everybody want a pearl necklace?
No.
Yeah, I know. It's 6:37 on the East Coast on a Sunday night. Hit me up in the night show.
All right, well, I'm going to give it about 10 more seconds and then we're going to spin it. And I'm not going to forget to share it. I got to keep reminding myself. I apologize.
Everybody, come on in. Get your pearl necklace. All right now.
Oh, God.
Dig it in.
Yeah, about that radio voice. There's something you can talk about.
Wow.
Well,
do the giveaway.
Share screen. Okay. Share.
Oh, I'm something, Journey.
And here we
go.
We're
off to the races. Come on. Is it going to be? Come on. Who's going to get that pearl necklace without any effort? No way.
Amber.
Now Shane has legit. We think it's rigged, but we're not that smart. If more people enter.
Yep.
So congratulations, Amber.
Okay, for my giveaway, I have 2 new with tags puffkins. You can go look them up. They are vintage. They're very new. They're very soft. I got about 100 of them.
Wait, no, Andy, stop. Just stop what you're doing there, because those poor stuffies are going to need an extra special doll to point to the therapist about where you have touched them wrong.
Well, they got smiles. Maybe I'm touching them right.
Don't fondle the giveaway.
Oh, look, I got a hair on my shirt. Oh, wait.
Oh, my God. How punny can we get? You sure that's a dad joke if ever.
Oh, why did I get rid of the? God.
Too bad we don't have one of those technical difficulty things to come up like television when we were a kid.
Choose a live stream. That one.
Give us a little leeway.
Hashtag bunny.
Now, is that bunny with an IE or a Y?
Well, it's not bunnies.
I'm just saying.
Single
I've been in
bunny.
ways
One
people
bunny.
don't
Well,
know.
you get them both. But...
All right, everybody. You want some little fuzzy bunnies?
Start collecting. There we go. Okay. I got
These
one purple one. I've got one brown one. The purple ones sell better. The purple bunnies. Again, their name is Puffkins. I've looked them up. They sell with shipping. So yeah, the puffkins, the bunnies sell better than any other of the puffkins, which is why I got them, honestly. So,
well, there you go.
That and I got over 100 of them for a damn good price.
Yeah. Well, and I just want to say, like for this, we're in the holiday time, and you always, yeah, as resellers who's sitting in a hoard, you always want to have something on hand for that incidental gift, and that person that you don't really know or care about, and they show up with somebody, they got a baby, they got a kid, all of a sudden you didn't know, poof, there you go, here's a gift. You can run into the closet and wrap that up in 3 seconds. So everybody put your hashtag bunny in. You want a squishy, and all our giveaways are items that are sellable.
Yeah, just so you know, there's a little bit of bean in the bottom, so they sit up proper.
Well, we all got a little bit of bean in our bottom. I got a little too much bean in my bottom.
Yeah, well.
That's why I'm sitting on pillows here.
I'm sitting on cottage cheese. You're on beans. Anyway.
Teddy bear slippers.
Yeah, I know. These would be great slippers. Oh, man. That just...
No, Journey.
If it fits on my... No. Okay, never mind.
Keep it above the waist. Keep it in the frame. We don't want to know the bad things the bunnies have seen.
These are great gifts to, give anybody.
See, Amber knows what I'm talking about. Grabbing from the hoard for gifts.
Yes. Okay, well, I don't see any more people chiming in here.
Well, we have 11 people in here and lurking. Come on,
they
lurkers.
Are cute. Come on, they need homes. So do all 150 I have over there. Guess what I'll be selling next week? Lots of them, as in 4 or 5 at a time. Woohoo! Okay, well,
I'm just over here petting my kitty below the screen.
Well, I could be petting my hair.
Oh, all right. I guess spin away, but share the screen so Shane isn't over there having an aneurysm.
All right, let's see how many teams. We only got 3 people in. Anybody else interested? I got you in there, Swampy.
Well, Shane, you got to know. This is an open forum.
You're not interested? I'm surprised.
Oh, Deb says she has too many. You never have too many. They don't breed.
Hey, Deb, I tell you what, let's swap it up. Winner gets their choice of bunnies or cats. I got cat stuff. So let's...
I got too much. No.
Yeah, well, I told you I had a lot of cat stuff.
I know.
In this, you'll get all 3 of them. There's a notepad. You can see it's brand new. Plastic still around it. Even has the bow tie on it. I have a cat's activity book. Just a little thing there.
Again, for the kids that show up, you want to give them something to stay out of your hair.
And
since they don't know how to play outside.
Dish kitty cat. A vintage soap dish kitty cat.
Oh,
no.
All right, so you're given a choice.
Anything. So, if you win, you win. You get to pick cat or bunny. There you go.
But the hashtag is bunny, but you get choice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, pull it up and let it spin.
Okay, 4 entries in. Share screen. It is quite easy. I just got to keep reminding myself.
Share the screen.
Woo!
I swear to the stars, it better not be Amber Cat. No, no, God, go buy a lotto ticket, Amber. I've never seen this happen ever. Ever.
Amber, do you want the bunnies or the cats?
Shane, we're not that smart, but I've got
And
to
the
say.
next person I'll pull for whatever she doesn't pick.
Yeah, we'll spin it again.
And Amber is not allowed.
Yeah. New rule. 3, you win 3 things. Just to be fair to everybody. And so Shane isn't over there crying.
Amber, you want rabbits or do you want cats?
I got it.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Bunnies, yep. Yep. Good, I just put this in that box I was going to send you. That I never got around to sending. Okay, stop sharing. Giveaway tool, back up, don't end. Oh my God, I'm getting this. This is easier than I thought.
Really?
Yeah. Well, poop.
You never know when you might actually use it in the future.
Well, I did miss. All right. Hashtag cat, Amber, please don't join. I don't know what I did there. It should have kept it going, but
come on, spin it again. Tell them what they won, Johnny.
woo!
Woo. Come on, keep it going.
Yeah, I need everybody to put in hashtag cat because I got rid of because I'm still new to this. This is my first day of using all this stuff. So I'm making a lot of okay.
So put in hashtag cats if you want to try to win the cats too. Shipping's on us. It's our thank you for spending your time here. You could be anywhere, but you decided to hang out in this crazy mess.
I always buy cats and dogs, especially when they're vintage, because damn, they sell. Okay, right? Everybody should know that.
Come on, everybody, get your hashtags in. Get your hashtags in. Why not? We're just crazy. We're giving stuff away because nobody can think of anything they want to ask or know about. Come on. You don't want to let Andy run amok. He'll come up with topics.
Run amok. Most of the time, my brain starts speaking before I speak. If anybody got that, because I didn't. My brain trips over my mouth so much. That's it.
Oh, boy, don't I know that. Same here. That's why it's better. Just don't just shake me and let me go. I mean, give me direction, ask questions, give me something to focus on.
I'm pretty much an animal person in general, Deb, but if I had to choose, it's going to be a cat.
Well, I'm only seeing 2 so far. Come on, we got 8. Because we need more to spin on that, just 2. That would, I don't know, visually, that might mess me up. Yeah, more.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, God. Don't let the ADHD people run amok on their own. Come on, we just need one more person. Just one more person. Think about it. Incidental stocking stuffers. Most all of you have got some little kid out there. Or even, some elderly people. I know when I worked at a nursing home, we had lots of little kid game books and things for them. Well, I worked on the Alzheimer's ward, so. Most of them had regressed to under the age of 12 mentally. So they love that stuff. But one more person, just come on.
Look, I got
'Cause if
enough
I
of those.
put it in,
I have
if
enough of those rabbits, y'all. I could still make it a choice still. I'm not going to run out of those rabbits for a while. So,
well, pull a bunny, we'll do it again. I don't dare put in anything because I don't need anything, but you just know it would be me if I actually type a hashtag. So come on.
it wants a home in your home. It wants to be in your bathroom there, Alyssa.
In this home, oh, there's no room. In this community, we can't get more people. Come on.
All right. Well,
Football must be
nobody,
on again.
nobody else joining in.
So let it ride. It's
Okay.
Glenn or Shane.
Here we go. Oh God, that hurts.
Dee, 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 dee. Come on, you can do it.
Swamp
You can
win.
do it. I have
Oh
faith
gosh,
in you.
Bernard, I didn't share the screen. Swampy, you won. Here, let me share the screen now just so you can see it.
Had a 50% chance.
Yeah, there. I'm sorry. Oh my
And you know
God.
Shane's gonna say it's rigged. That's his tagline now. Everything's rigged.
Everything is rigged.
Well, there you go, Swamp. Have you filled out the jot form so that Andy can know where to send your prize?
Okay, stop sharing. There we go. Oh, I might get it sometime in the near future.
I'll remind you.
I'm going to start up my auctions next week, guys. I'm going to jump right in and start doing auctions. I've been taking instruction from Glamas and Angie Resells. They do their auctions. I like how they do their auctions, so I want to model my auctions after them. Yeah, Cajun, they all follow him, so I guess in a roundabout way, I'm kind of doing it like he's doing. So, yeah, uh, I really want to sell vintage things, but I have things that aren't vintage that can be sold to kid. I've got a bunch of these Dungeons and Dragons figurines from Jada. You can go look them up. These are going for about 7 to 10, and I've got the bigger sets. I'm a nerd. I love D&D, so anytime I get a chance to buy this crap in bulk, I do.
Andy, can Glenn trade the kitty stuff for Bunny?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
I'll send you a brown and a purple. Let me go grab some. I think I'll stick to a brown and a purple. I think that's what I have the most of. I would be more than happy to trade up because I actually know somebody that wants the kitty cats. But I've got a pile of cat stuff over here. Listen.
No. I got real cats too. Get the bunnies. Show him what he won, Johnny.
Swamp Picker. Hey, Swamp Picker, do you ever do videos anymore? I haven't seen for a while. I mean, I think you were doing them from your garage or at one time. It's been a long time.
And if anybody's had time to think of anything they want to ask, I mean, you just don't get too many opportunities to hit me up. Oh, and as far as yes, I have a radio voice. I did some radio. It's just a lot of ADHD people are really good with doing voices and acting, and I did acting. Actually, my half brother is an actor in Hollywood, and I don't even talk about that. My father was a brilliant actor, but no, it's just my nature to be a goof, and so the voices kind of go with it. Don't know what else I can really say about it. I mean,
Swamp Pucker, Swamp. What the hell, Pucker? I don't know. That's a new flavor. Yeah. Yeah. Just add swamp pucker to your drink.
Come watch the train wreck.
I'll set you up with a couple bunnies. Probably going to be a purple and a brown bunny. So it is what I have the most of.
Well, do we give people their another opportunity here, or what? What are we doing?
I am doing whatever you want me to do, ma'am. These 2 hours were put aside just for you, not for me. I am merely the platform in which you can blah, blah,
You're the
blah,
platform
blah.
that I'm just jumping up
I'm
and down
going to
on.
keep going until you tell me to shut up. So,
well, apparently the Lissa commodity isn't that desirable.
yeah, I shared this out. So, I want to stop. There's a person that I follow that I consider more than just a casual YouTuber guy. Backroad Bitter Chuck.
Yeah, Chuck's surgery.
He's going underneath the knife tomorrow. It's going to be open heart surgery. He's very casual about it. It's he says a very routine operation, but anytime they do open heart surgery, even with the medical advancements and all that stuff, it's still a risky procedure. So thoughts and prayers if you're into that, or best wishes if you're not. So
Chuck's a great person.
He is a great guy.
Truly. And funny man.
He is a funny.
Great his channel. Watch some of his videos. At the ends, he does outtakes. He's such a gem of a person. And his wife Marcy supporting by his side. And they're also Gen X. So, anytime there's surgeries at our age, there's always a lot of, extra worry. So
Thanks
we appreciate
it. So did I appreciate it a lot. Sorry there, Alyssa.
No, that's no, and I would thank Shane. I appreciate his kind words, and appreciate everybody who came out to hang with us. As Andy discussed, we are considering in the future here to get together with some other people and do auctions or buy it now claim sales, because sincerely, we have stuff to move and we can't, and we're not whatnot. So we're not whatnot people. So be looking for that. It'd definitely be a way to, God, just take it away from us. So, but again, we appreciate everybody for coming. We'll probably do this again sometime. Give you time to think of things you want to ask. I don't know, because when I put myself out there, nobody came to hit at me. I don't know. Oh, and thank you, Glenn. Well, you can see me here. Here's my shameless plug. You can see me on Saturday nights at 8 p.m. on Anytime Picker Roman's channel. I'm his mod co-host, and we're quite an interesting little show. You never know how that one's going to go either. So just put it on in the background and listen to our God knows what we're going to have. So, but we have good guests up and coming, all sorts of interesting people, and it's a really kind room. We have just good, friendly, laid back. So you can see me there. And I appreciate seeing you here too, not just in the chats.
Yep. I can't say enough thank yous for everybody. I really do appreciate it. And Alyssa, I really appreciate you for being here and boosting the level of my channel up 100 notches. So thank you very much.
Hey, we've all got to support each other, smaller resellers. And the fact that, we just need to have people be kind to everyone. You guys don't realize that one little smile or kind word might mean absolutely the world to somebody. And I say that from, I know a lot of us really are struggling hard. So just be kind, hang out, engage, and remember, the best gift you can give anyone isn't money. It's your time and yourself. So everybody, have a good night. Be good to one another. Peace out.
Everybody stay profitable and ta-ta for now.
Love y'all.